17 minuts passen de les 6 de la tarda. Està a punt d'acabar l'escalfament. És la gent arribada de molts llocs d'arreu de casa nostra i d'arreu del planeta. Ens ve el camp també des de Lleida, un nen que diu Joc del Rei, felicitats, campions!
A particularly paternal scene there between Gerard Pique and a couple of youngsters there in the Barca. Following today's match, referee Mr. Melero Lopez. The Barcelona club anthem rings, greeting each other and the match officials. It's a lovely evening in Barcelona, late winter. Jack Busquets will be joined by Arturo Vidal and Artur Melo against Real Madrid back in October. Silicon, Rakitic, Demitrievski in goal, three central defenders, Emiliano Velasquez, Raul Tomas, the lone striker. On the Barrett and blue, Rayo, all in white with the red diagonal stripe. Luis Suarez to get things. Not at all happy, Suarez, still having a go with the Peruvian as Messi swings it in. Throw to Rayo, there's Mitchell.
Well, the top.
And it's brilliantly defended in the end by Velasquez, I believe. Just about collected by Dimitrievski, the flag up. And the referee goes across. It's difficult to see on that occasion really how the linesman. And it's punched away by Dimitrievski. Busquets back to Coutinho. Messi. It's a good ball in from Messi. Very close indeed to greeting it on the far post. Semedo goes down and seemed to go down.
He's been excellent this season. Only Pique has played more minutes.
Here's Suarez. Messi making a run into the area. Suarez trying to curl one and curling it wide of the far post. At his feet. Semedo ahead of him. It's a lovely ball if Semedo can get there. Cuts it back. Galvez putting it into.
Goes past about three white shirts. And Semedo probably should do better from there.
That's that firm challenge earlier on Vidal. Busquets again. Floats one in. Messi gets ahead to it. Just gloved away. Messi steps over it, leaves it for Vidal. He seeks back Messi to Coutinho. It's almost too. Raul de Tomas running at Pique. Goes it all alone. What a finish from Raul de Tomas. Textbook stuff from the Real Madrid man on loan to Rayo Vallecano. We've seen him do that before. That's his speciality. One of the players who doesn't mind being all alone up front. And against the run of play on 24 minutes, Raul de Tomas makes it 1-0 with a first-class finish beyond the reach of Marc-Andre ter Stegen.
Well, Barcelona fans in midweek really enjoyed.
First time on to Artur, now Jordi Alba. Alba's cross is a good one. Dealt with Vallecano. Messi swings it in. Pique should really have done better, Gerard Pique. He raises both hands to appeal to the referee, but it seemed to me got a fairly clear view of that. And space opens up for Leo Messi. Suarez to his left. Lays it off for Suarez. He cuts it back. It takes.
With the possibility of him playing on the right and really opening Rayo up with Dembele on the right and Alba down the left.
Well, there we saw that break from Barca again. The layoff to Suarez into the edge of the box where Messi's waiting. Messi with the shot, just overdid it.
Yeah,
the whistle goes. And it's greeted by Gerard Pique. And Pique puts Barcelona back on level pegging. Barcelona scoring with a set piece. Messi putting the service into the box. Pique with the perfectly timed run. and it's Barcelona 1, Rayo Vallecano 1.
Well, Mitchell will be so frustrated. Jordi Amat's clumsy challenge gives them a free kick in a wide area. They're not great at defending free kicks in wide areas at the best of times. There's no Abdoulaye Bada because he's suspended, and Pique here completely on his own. The goalkeeper comes off of his line but gets nowhere near it, and that's easy for Pique.
Messi gets into the area. Leo Messi, still Messi. In the end, it's just taken off his toes, but it was quite mesmerising as he burst into the area with the football sewn. The half-time whistle, it's Barcelona 1, Rayo Vallecano 1. Rayo taking the lead through a superbly taken goal.
Giving away the free kick in a bad area and then not being able to defend it. But they would have taken 1-1 at half-time before the start of the game. And they've got...
Confirm who he replaces. Who do you think he'll be replacing, Pete?
Well, my immediate thought was Coutinho.
Danger here from Comisania. Pique. Lovely ball to Semedo. Semedo cuts, turns, goes down, the flag goes up, the referee gives a penalty, insisted on by his assistant. Semedo caught just inside the Rayo area. Jordi Amat shakes his head. And calm as you like, Leo Messi puts Barcelona ahead from the penalty spot. We've seen him blast them. This one waiting until Dimitrievski had gone low to his right. Messi tapping it to his left. 2-1 to Barcelona. Another goal for Lionel Messi. A goal and an assist in the first 50 minutes here today.
Yep, 26 goals for the season for Lionel Messi.
Suarez does brilliantly to find Semedo. Semedo's cross just about. Loose ball there, and very nearly an own goal. In the end, Dimitrievski delighted to hang on to that. Barcelona quick to put around the Camp Nou, no question about that. Bebe with a corner, nobody got a touch, and the shot dragged wide, and I believe another corner has been given. Here comes Messi, and it's headed over quite nicely in the end by Alex Moreno, who burst out of the wall, and that's exactly what he was supposed to do.
That was his job, yep.
Jordi Alba. Now Suarez, that's a lovely reception from Suarez, cuts it back, well defended. Messi, room for Messi to think about the options. He finds Suarez, Suarez puts it in towards the far post. There's one for Suarez to get onto the end of. Suarez, good first touch, cuts it back for Messi, and Dembele. Rakitic making a run. Rakitic back to Suarez. 3-1 to Barcelona, and surely that is now that. Suarez getting on the end of the assist from Rakitic. Lovely flowing football in attack from Barca on the break there. And for Rayo Vallecano, although it seems like harsh punishment, Pete Jensen. Porto's cross. Ter Stegen getting there. Never really disappointed as Leo Messi.
Yeah, he's had his moments, hasn't he, Malcolm?
A corner, I believe. Coutinho looks on.
He seems to enjoy it more than Coutinho does, but I think that's all about the different level of expectations. Coutinho's
He brings the ball under control. Alba. Messi, lovely turn from Messi, lovely footwork from Messi. For bar the shouting here, 3 more points for Barcelona. They maintain their whistle goes. It's 3 more points for Barca. And for Rayo Vallecano, well, some hope from that. Final score, Barcelona 3, Rayo Vallecano 0. Well, Dimitrievski has words with Ivan Rakitic, who played a big part in. Let's see who we can have words with down pitch side. He played on the right of attack. Even a few minutes for Malcolm, who must be thinking now, as Pete Jensen pointed out, the Champions League. Barcelona running out worthy winners at the end of the day today in the Camp Nou.